Now you have to deal with this in your life. When you notice that there is something someone have that you don't have, or you notice that someone is doing better, another woman is doing better than yourself, or maybe looks better than you do, and then you begin to become envious of that person or jealous about that person, and it begins to raise some level of. Hi there, welcome to Young Wives Club. My name is Ruth Ikemefuna Kingsley. Okay, we'll be continuing our series on the disease of the spirits, these emotions that so disturb so many women and affect our joy as young wives, as women in general. Okay, in our last two videos, that's in the previous videos, we dealt with bitterness and anger. These negative emotions have had a negative impact in the life of most women. Okay, all right, if you are yet to watch those two videos, please go watch them, and don't forget to like and share. When you do that, you propel, or rather you push out the video for others to get to see, so that their lives too can be blessed. Okay, so don't forget to like, and then don't forget to like this video too. Okay, I'm waiting for you. If you are yet to subscribe, please tap on the subscribe button. All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Today we'll be taking a look at a two-in-one of this disease in the spirit, that is envy and jealousy. Now, there's a story of there's a story of two brothers in the Bible in Genesis chapter 4, Cain and Abel. Now, these two brothers presented sacrifice to God, and that of Abel was accepted while that of Cain was rejected. This got to Cain so badly that he eventually killed his brother. This is the extent to which envy and jealousy nursed can result in. It can result in evil deeds. It can result in such extent of wickedness. Now you have to deal with this in your life. When you notice that there is something someone have that you don't have, or you notice that someone is doing better, another woman is doing better than yourself, or maybe looks better than you do, and then you begin to become envious of that person or jealous about that person, and it begins to raise some level of bitterness on the inside of you, then you are not on the right track. This is a wrong spirit that has to be dealt with. When you notice that any good the person does, you are critical about it, you criticize it, you are sarcastic about it, then a wrong spirit is at work in you. If given the opportunity, you can get to the extent of framing up or killing that person. Yes, that's how bad it can get if it is not dealt with on time. So if you notice in your life that you are very critical, that you criticize, you are sarcastic about the good others do, or you try to find wrong in people often, then something is not correct. You are either jealous or envious of that person. So what do? It's not just about knowing this. As much as knowing this is the first step in healing, there's something you have to really do about this. Now I'll get to talk about Hannah in the Bible. Hannah and Peninnah were wives of Elkanah. When Peninnah had children and Hannah did not have, at a point in time she started feeling so angry about it, envious of her, of Peninnah, that she started disturbing her husband to give her children. But when it was not forthcoming, she decided to do something about it. What did she do? She went and groaned in the presence of God. When you find yourself struggling with these emotions, what do? You go to God and then you deal with it in His presence. Pray tenaciously about it, that feeling be gone from you. Yes, that's the first step. Then number 2, you have to begin to appreciate the good things you see in that person. It is not bad for you to appreciate those traits or good traits in people, but when you notice that it stirs the wrong emotions on the inside of you, then that's when you deal with it. So those things that you appreciate or admire in them, why not appreciate them for it, or rather appreciate those giftedness in them. Hey, I love your family so much. Wow, like God is really helping and blessing you. hey, I really, really appreciate the way God has helped you or is helping you in the area of your career or in the area of managing your home. Oh, I really appreciate this. Your kids are so beautiful and all. When you do this, not flattery or not when you say behind the person you snub, you react negatively, but just before the person you pretend. No, not pretend. We're talking of genuinely affirming or admiring or appreciating the giftedness in those people. You will get to see that those feelings begin to die off on the inside of you. Okay, so when you're able to deal with this spirit of jealousy, this spirit of envy, what happens is that you give room for the Spirit of God to find expression on the inside of you. Because as a woman, if you want to really radiate the fullness of the presence of God on the inside of you, you have to deal with anger, you have to deal with bitterness, you have to deal with envy and jealousy. Okay, I know this has helped you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment. When you do so, you enable others to get to see this video as well. I hope this helped you. Catch you soon. Bye.